Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, a Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I told you I'm going to talk about what's controlling us, but we first need to clean up what happened yesterday. If we left any residue behind, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, sexually, I suggest you clean that up today before you start your day, so you can start out with a clear mind, a clear conscience, to have the best day ever. All right, I'm going to list the things that control us. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger. Emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everyone around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere, then you do nothing but have excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, in your relationship with a man or a woman, and you're mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, sexually abusing one another, or whatever else it is you need to add to the list. All right, I'm going to be talking today about less is better. The stuff that we do to ourselves and what happens, why we get into addiction, why we start using more. It starts out very small, very subtle. I'll give some examples. A lot of food addiction happens where you want to do more. And in order to have the energy, you just keep eating and eating and eating. And really, less is better, and you will have more energy. I know when I sponsored people, like I had one girl, she used to abuse herself with pills so she'd have enough energy to take care of the house while her mom was at work, and she was responsible for making sure everything was done. Again, all addiction starts out very, very slow and subtle, and realizing that when she got clean, she has more energy without all the pills, without all the stuff she was abusing herself. But it started out innocently. It started out, most of us are responsible, screwed up human beings. I describe myself as a responsible, screwed up human being also. A lot of times on the construction job, pill addiction, cocaine, speed, truck drivers, more, so they could drive more, so they could do more, so they could do one more job. Again, less is better. Think about what you're doing to yourself. If you're abusing yourself, maybe you need to cut back that 1 hour, cut back that one job. Again, your health is the most important. I remember having my surgery and how they gave me Oxy, and I thought, oh boy, if I just take a little bit more, I could bend harder, I could move quicker, I could rehab faster. And again, I went and threw them down the garbage can because I knew the more wasn't better. In the end, slow and steady always wins the race, and I realized that. Again, talking about less is better, even in a relationship where the two of you are killing each other, getting everything done, and then one goes out and has an affair thinking their life is going to be better. You know, I have a story where this woman went out and had an affair. The gentleman went out and had an affair, and she knew about it. She ended up with her best friend, his best friend, and they ended up marrying. The reality is we all have to take care of our issues at home and make sure that we put out our fires. And having the affair, abusing ourselves is never going to work. You cannot run away from what it is that's put in front of you. We all have to deal with our issues, or we just keep repeating them over and over and over again with different actors and actresses. And the story goes on and on and on. I remember when my boys had an accident, and one went out the back window and the other went out the front window. It was horrible. And the one, we had to get him to walk all over again. And believe me, the medicine and the pills and all that looked good. Slow and steady wins the race. We were able to heal in all the right ways, so we didn't have to add more addiction, more problems. Again, today, what I want you to do is, when you're working or when you're eating, and not shoving that extra plate of food in you. Less is better. And you will find you're starting to feel better when you think you need an extra pill to feel better. It's all psychological. It's one big head duck. That's all it is a big head duck. And less is better. And just trust and do the next right thing for yourself. Because what happens is when we abuse ourselves, we end up being subservient to everybody around us. We feel so bad. We feel so shitty. We feel so emotional. It's a vicious cycle. Then we end up doing nothing, or we become subservient to all the people around us, and we start to value ourselves like we're pathetic and not worth anything. And that's how people start to treat us. They will take advantage of us. So the more we abuse ourselves, the less people respect us. The more we love ourselves, the more respect we get. And actually the more money and everything just starts to work more and more for each other. Then the emotions go away. The negative talk goes away. All that negative talk and emotions are truly about what you're not doing for yourself today. It really is that simple. And we end up blaming everybody around us. Oh, he said this, she said that. No, it's what you're telling yourself. It's your self-abuse. And remember, everything you do it to yourself, and then turn it on to somebody else. All right, enough of that. Remember, balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, play, work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. The goal for all of us, life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long until it's as natural as going to the bathroom, or else we get backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you're truly taking care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie inside of you. Remember, you smooth talkers, your words mean nothing. Action says everything. I am going to read to you a beautiful saying on spirituality. All right, spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in that comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge. They're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The prerequisite to true freedom is to decide that you do not want to suffer anymore. You must decide you want to enjoy your life and that there's no reason for stress, inner pain, or fear. It is a decision from your head to your heart. All right, I want to read a section in my book, page 16. What we experienced in our family was the domino effect. As my thinking became healthier, our family life greatly improved. When I stopped harping on Joe's faults and concentrated on my own, he was free to start pursuing his own desires rather than trying to please me. He began to take up hobbies and interests he never had before. I see now how we each controlled the other to the extent we did not feel free to be ourselves. I started living life the way I wanted to. I learned to keep what I love and need and dismiss the rest. This is what I call the art of living in harmony. I conceived this picture in my mind and allowed the spirit within me to paint it on the canvas. The awe-inspiring peace and love that came over me completely took away my need or desire to judge others. My attitude had been based on false expectations on others and myself. However, it is a constant struggle not to slip back into a pattern of thinking negatively and speaking in an ugly way. The main point is this. I know I'm responsible for my thoughts and therefore for my actions. I can allow myself to think negatively or I can think positively. However, there is a difference between judging someone or appraising the situation. Judgment says, I don't like this, and therefore it is wrong. Appraising says, I don't agree with this, and I am not going to participate. But it is okay if you do. When we have a proper perception of ourselves, we don't have to approve or disapprove of what everyone around us is doing. And then I have this beautiful saying that says, life is about love. Life is about this, just how much we love ourselves. If we love and enjoy ourselves, we are free and are living life to its fullest. If we don't love ourselves, we are being deprived of the most important thing in the history of the universe, our life. The author on this one was James McMaben on that one. I really love this section in the book about controlling and just staying focused on what it is I need to control. And I love the part about the judging and not judging other people for what they do. Because I remember in my recovery, people used to say, oh, Marianne, I can't be around you. You don't use, you don't this, that. You think you're better than. That's a lie. I'd say, I don't care. I mean, go knock yourself out. Go buy a bottle. Go kill yourself. See, we can't control with what other people do. And what happens is there's a lot of manipulation, a lot of game playing, so much threatening. And that's what I said to you. Nobody could stop anybody from destroying their lives. No counselor, no guru can stop somebody from taking their life. If they're going to take their life, they're going to take their life. Nobody can control what anybody injects. When you sponsor someone, when you get off the phone with them, whatever they're going to do, they're going to do. None of us carry that kind of power. All we can do is be in a living example. I know in my own life, by me getting clean, my children were able to see that, and their dad was still using, but they had a better chance of living a good life by me getting clean. When both parents are using, the odds against them are very high of getting better. And my kids, I truly believe, would have ended up in jail if I didn't get clean. That's almost a black and white fact. But by me being the example and them coming to me for truth, they always did confession with me. They always could tell me whatever it is they did. I didn't judge them. I didn't put them down. We talked about it. We worked on it. And we came up with an action plan to be able to be better for each other. And one of the things that we can do is just be that living example. And it's the greatest gift that we could give everybody around us. And see, people that are using, they think you don't know. Everybody knows you're using. You're the last one, just because we don't say it out loud. And many people say if they don't have a faith or believe in a higher power, that they could do whatever they want and destroy whoever they want. See, the universe sees everything. We don't get away with anything. And in time, you're going to end up losing everything. If you're out there gambling or having an affair, you're going to lose your family. You're going to lose everybody. It's a lie you tell yourself. That's the power of addiction. It tells you what you want to hear. So the chief cause of failure and unhappiness is giving up what we want for that moment. It's only a minute fix. It's only a minute high. It's only a minute everything. And it's amazing how stupid we are and how we fall for that lie. And until we get cleaned up and until we put it down and really start to look at the truth, then we could start mastering our day, mastering our life, and have everything that we want. And you're worth it. And I don't care how bad the situation is. I don't care what self-destruct you did. You can come out of it and you can have the greatest life ever. You have to make that decision from your head to your heart. All right, I'm going to read the check-off list. Okay, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss my loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie inside of each and every one of us. We need to be a priority to ourselves. The rest will follow. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I am in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anyone to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. Cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will say thank you for everything that happens to me, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I am willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day I don't want to do to be successful. Well, today I got up an extra earlier. I was just feeling really good, and I am going to do my workout, and the rest of the day will take care of itself. We can all heal together, one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. The greatest gift you can give yourself. You are worth it. If you want to email me, createyourspirit@gmail.com, CREATE, your spirit, SPIRIT @gmail.com. Leave a number if you want to order books. Send them out as gifts. I'll sign them. Leave your number. I'll teach you how to do the workshops. They're fun. You could do it with a group of people. If you're a counselor, it's really great to do. And using the book when you work with people is very powerful. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Again, leave me a number. I'll be more than happy to call you. I'm doing my podcast 5 days a week. Please send it out to everybody you love and respect so we can all heal together, and let them know. Hit subscribe and have them start out with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There is order to the insanity. And remember, I want you to have a noticeable day today. And thank you for listening.